Nairobi.
Thank you very much, Willie. The Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition says anti-government protests that are planned for 3 consecutive days starting tomorrow will go on as planned, and that there will be 3 meeting points in Nairobi. Azimio is asking its supporters to assemble at the Joseph Kang'ethe grounds, Kamukunji grounds and Jacaranda grounds before kicking off the day. The Azimio leaders have also accused the government of withdrawing security detail of key leaders, including Raila Odinga, Kalonzo Musyoka and Martha Karua. Reports also indicate that the security details of the former First Lady, Mama Ngina Kenyatta, has also been withdrawn. Here's Emmanuel Tor with the report.
The third wave of the nationwide demonstrations against the Kenya Kwanza administration is expected to kick off tomorrow morning for 3 consecutive days, with the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya brigade disclosing the strategy they will use to take the impact of the demos to another level. Speaking here in Nairobi, the Azimio team announced it will have 3 meeting points in Nairobi to cater for the protesters in Eastlands and the western part of the capital.
We encourage Kenyans to continue picketing, demonstrating and protesting in their own ways, in their own local areas as much as they can. Our voices must be heard. In Nairobi, we will have 3 convergence points: Joseph Kang'ethe grounds, Kamukunji grounds, Jacaranda grounds.
Under the stroke of midday,
we ask Kenyans to come out of their homes and bang sufurias, pots and pans to signify lack of food. The Sufuria movement kicks off tomorrow and continues until the battle is won. At that hour of midday, we also call on motorists to stop wherever they are on the highways and roads and to hoot and flash lights in support of this movement.
Azimio also announced it had collected over 6 million signatures that they say is meant to oust President William Ruto and Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua from office. The opposition had earlier announced its system had met several cyber attacks since its launch a week ago.
We have hit over 6 million signatures. Those are 6 million citizens fed up with the Ruto regime. Let's continue signing up at tumechoka.com, tumechoka.net, tumechoka.org.
The leaders also lamented over the withdrawal of the security detailed by the government.
We confirm the security cover for our leaders has been withdrawn. Honorable Raila Odinga and Honorable Stephen Musyoka are entitled to round-the-clock protection by the state, not as a favor, but by provisions of our laws.
That only mission of OSU squad is to assassinate or grievously harm Azimio leaders and Kenyans protesting against harmful government. We know its members wear civilian clothes. They travel in groups of 5 people from one ethnic community. They are heavily armed with lethal weapons. They fired at people from unmarked green, black, gray, silver, red, and white, mostly Subaru vehicles.
The demos are expected to hit another high after Kenya Kwanza administration vowed to ensure no demos happen. Over 20 people have reportedly died since the demo started over a week ago. And after taking a 1-week break, the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition will now resume the street protests beginning tomorrow morning all the way to Friday as they continue to pile pressure on the Kenya Kwanza administration to lower the cost of living with calls to dialogue and stop the grandstanding. Emmanuel Tor, KTN News at the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Foundation, Nairobi.
Meanwhile, the government has